We've got a strong start. Lance does not run the Bad Santa usually, so there's no need to play Racksul immediately. Alright, we have actually probably the strongest opening, in my opinion. If we can discard the right card on Harbinger, we can have a really, really, really strong start. Alright, let's see. And yeah, alright, let's do this. And actually I'm gonna use Praxix's ability because I don't want him to have that Night Owl still on board, because I've got so many allies that could potentially die from that. Yeah, so this was just an incredible opening. We now have 4 allies on board. It's turn 4. We've got our engine set up. This is looking very good for us. Let's just play this. I'm just even gonna ignore the sorcerer. It's okay if he kills something. Yeah, it's fine. You can only kill one thing with sorcerer, and it's not like I play items, so that is a little annoying. It's gonna take away some of my ability to keep drawing stuff, but not too terrible, I think. I feel like I kind of want to draw a card here from his deck. But I could also just leave it. Wouldn't be too bad. Let's actually, let's kill the sorcerer now. Get a draw. Okay. I am gonna draw a card from his deck because I think I can get a 6th card in his graveyard, then exile something with my Gravemonger. Okay, let's see what we can exile. An Ankle Breaker. Perfect. So now we can use his own card against him. See how that works. I'm probably gonna sacrifice Tainted Oracle because a lot of lances these days run things like Retreat, well, not Retreat, there's another card, Road Less Traveled, I think. And, yeah, it is pretty rough, I would say, because that's gonna mean, okay, right, I have to focus a little bit. I do want to steal something this turn. Yeah, it's so worthwhile to sacrifice this because Road Less Traveled will just be very devastating for this deck. I kill that, and then now I can exile something, so let's exile. I think what we want is Keon, honestly, even though it would be great to have the sorcerer. And let's just, let's not attack. This is one of those decks where you really want that board presence and making it harder for him to kill everything. Ilgon Games, very interesting. A lot of lances opt for more of a turbo build with some I can use Praxix's ability actually here. I think that is probably the best thing I can do. Because then I can drop this Keon and it's going to be very hard for him to deal with. But as it stands, I can't actually clear his board, so yeah, let's do that. Okay. Perfect. Let's drop this Keon. kill that. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because it's not gonna die, because Canon is gonna provide that little extra defense there. Interesting choice. Okay, this is a tough choice. I'm actually going to sacrifice this guy. Because I think it's better to play this. And do that. And then summon him. I'm not going to attack into his ankle breaker because of this ill-gotten gains that will make him draw a card when he when one of my allies is killed. Okay, that is actually not so bad for me. And the reason is I can go ahead and steal that Stop Thief from his grave and actually use it against him. So let's go ahead and do that. Just make it even harder for him to draw stuff, and this is looking pretty good for me. I can't tell if that's sarcastic. I guess I'll ask. Alright. Well, looks like he left the game anyway, so. Okay, so we've got our turn 2 play, our turn 3 play, our turn 4 play. And, man, I always hate when that happens, when you discard the card you need. One of the major issues with Harbinger, even though this is a great card for enabling Gravemonger. But, yeah, quite an unfortunate discard, must say. Hopefully we can just draw another one. Yeah, let's get rid of Mimic. The last time we played Vic, he, never really got that Hunter's Gambit play, so might as well not plan for it. Rotling is good, but only when you have Racksul. I really need to draw cards, so I think I'm just gonna go for the False Blood Cultist. And, okay, interesting. So this has to be either Ricochet or, well, it can't be Death Trap, but there's one rare trap called Rolling Boulders. Okay, so it is Ricochet, so I was able to put that on the Harbinger, luckily, and not on the Death Collector, which is going to be a very good card for me right now. Although this might be a Trap Victor, in which case there aren't going to be a lot of allies it can steal from the grave. We'll see. So, okay, interesting. You can always steal Krugel Trapper. Let's do that. Let's steal Krugel Trapper. And, I'm going to play Darklight Apprentice. Chances are... Oh, Net Trap, okay. I was thinking it might be Snare Trap. But this is fine for us, too. Alright, now it's kind of annoying because that's going to kill the Death Collector, but... Okay, we don't need a second one of these, so probably just sacrifice it. Let's try and discard something good. Oh, Interest Gambit. Alright, now we discard it, but yeah, there's nothing to steal, really. Guess Gravemonger can steal something good. Let's steal... Honestly, let's steal the... I think the Last Harvest is the best one to steal, because that's going to let me buff everything up. And what I can do is play Trapper and hope it dies, and then that way I can start exiling it again. Honestly, I kind of just want to deal damage, so let's play the Trapper and then Last Harvest, and not even bother with the location. Make it even harder for him to draw something that could possibly come back from this, and yes. Alright, looks like we're up against Vic. Vic is pretty popular, it seems like, these days, and alright, we have this 4-card combo here. Rotling, Harbinger, Darklight Apprentice, and obviously Racksul, so we can actually go ahead and sacrifice the Mimic, I think. I probably should have played this just because a lot of Vics run like a copy of Bad Santa, but honestly, if he plays Bad Santa as his turn 2, that would help us out, because, ooh, okay, interesting. Might as well just go for it. Worst case, it's exiled, and that's okay. Interesting. Okay, it's a decoy trap, which means it can't be net trap. It could also be Enchanted Oak, but I highly doubt my opponent is playing that. So yeah. Alright. Let's go for this, see what we discard. And we discard a Hunter's Gambit. Now I wish I had kept that Mimic. Anyway, what we're gonna do is just use the power. Oh, and I forgot about decoy trap, yeah. So that's really annoying, but we're gonna get to exile something, so it's all good. Get that draw, and yeah. I should have definitely attacked it with the Darklight Apprentice first, and then I could have dealt 3 damage to it instead of 0 damage to it, but yeah. It can be easy to make mistakes with this deck. Let's see, that's probably just a decoy trap, honestly. What I want to do is, I want to use my Gravemonger. So I'm actually going to kill this guy. And, alright, let's go for this Hunter's Gambit. Yeah, so, he's probably going to use Vic ability on it, but that's totally fine. The whole idea is just to have this card in hand, and then I can hopefully loop it infinitely, because it gets exiled when it's killed, so... And yet another decoy trap. This guy runs a lot of decoy traps. I think decoy trap is a little bit overrated, honestly, and honestly, let's just poison arrow it. If it's a decoy trap, then... Okay, first we'll play Cruel Trapper. We'll see if it's a snare trap. No, it was not. So now we can use Poison Arrow with Mimic. It's going to add a Poison Arrow to my hand, and that's also going to trigger his decoy trap for, like, no reason, so that's really good for us. But yeah, I think Decoy Trap is a little bit overrated, honestly. It's not super good, and it's easy to play around, now that I know that. If I know it's Decoy Trap, like, I can play things like that play with Poison Arrow to kind of take advantage of that situation. So what's nice about this is the Hunter's Gambit just goes back to my hand. So, and I can do that every turn now. So this is basically infinite Hunter's Gambits, which is going to be very nice, especially here. Okay, this is interesting. Not sure what that is yet. There are no allies in his graveyard, unfortunately, so... Maybe I will just use False Blood Cultist. I can afford to skip a sacrifice. And I feel like I don't need Poison Arrow that much. I feel like it's not that good of a card. Take it right now. Yeah. Let's just leave things like this. I want to keep the ability because Vic is one of the best heroes at taking back the board, and I really want to have the ability in pocket. Okay, so let's first kill my Trapper on that. Okay, that's fine because now we can use the Praxix ability that we saved up, and let's actually do it this way because that way I can get this Hunter's Gambit back. Okay. Perfect. So, you know, my opponent really does not run a lot of allies. So, let's just do that. I want to save one for that Visca. And the opponent surrendered, so... I don't particularly like Reactory in the matchup because 3 health is just extremely easy to get rid of, so yeah. Let's just summon Darklight Apprentice and hope for the best here. Unless he's got Meat Wagon or something, I think we should be okay. Yeah, this is okay. And... okay, this is fantastic, honestly. Yeah, let's go for the nuts opening. So, do this, kill it, take it into my hand, then summon another one. And, yeah. This is quite nice. We're gonna get 2 Shadow Energy every turn. We have, stuff set up. Yeah. Now, one concern with the Praxix versus Praxix matchup is he's got more cards than I do, so he's gonna be better prepared if this game goes late into the end game, because we're gonna be discarding a lot of cards with our abilities, so I have to be careful about decking out a little bit. Gravemonger. Okay, well... that is definitely a dangerous card that he runs. Alright, I guess... might as well just get some Shadow Energy. And on 7, I think it's worthwhile to just use it. Let's see. Because he can... the issue is he could also discard something that hurts me, so honestly, I don't feel the need to use the ability right now. I'm just gonna play it safe. We'll see what happens. Interesting. I don't really like Shadow Knight that much, honestly. I think I would rather have the resource. And I like this combo here. Oh, I like that combo even better. Let's risk it. Let's discard some stuff. See, hopefully he doesn't discard anything too good. And yeah, we can actually now kind of, oh, perfect. This is just incredible. The best possible card to draw. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely want this. 100%. Okay. Yeah, now we've got Gravemonger set up. This is just a fantastic setup. Right? Stitch this. Let's activate this. Get my shadow energy back. Let's see, what do I want? I want to discard stuff and see if I can draw something better. Alright, let's just go for it. The risk is a Brimstone Devourer. Okay, yeah. Well, we got it, but what can we do? Should have attacked with it first, probably. Well, but one thing we did get is the Mind Control, which is just fantastic. So we'll just take it, and yeah. That does hurt quite a bit. One of the downsides to running Gravemonger. But, okay. Probably gonna draw something I can use, so it's worthwhile to sacrifice that. I don't really like, yeah, I don't really like, discarding cards because I'm getting really low now. And I do need to kind of conserve that, just in case. Because one of the things is if I deck out, there's very little I can do. And yeah, he gets a Gravemonger, which is really, really good. Here, I actually am going to skip, and I do need to draw a card from his deck. I'm going to go ahead and steal the Gravemonger, so we'll have that. Now I think we just go face, and next turn if he doesn't do something drastic, I think we've got this game in the bag. don't know why I kept this. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think it's better to play him, actually, than Darklight Apprentice in this situation. And the reason is, without Racksul, Darklight Apprentice is a 1-4 with Meek, which is just pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, we're actually gonna sack it. That's a very interesting choice. Probably not what I would have done in that situation, but yeah, we need some draw going. This is actually kind of dangerous because now that my opponent has Blood Frenzy, he's gonna easily outpace me for in terms of draw and stuff, so I've got to be careful here. Kind of tempted to just play these two cards. I think I need draw more, because if I draw into Racksul, I can start doing things. You know what? I am gonna just play those two cards. Here and here. Okay. That was a pretty lucky pull. And it's going to help a lot. But he can probably just kill it with Yarrier Marksman, so it's not super good. But helps for sure. Interesting choice. Yeah, let's just go for this. Hope we draw into Racksul. We don't. But we can still do this. And now, I think, I mean, I feel okay. We do really need to get some draw. So, let's see. Okay, that is really unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and Praxix here, because we need to kill that. And best case scenario, I draw into something good, which I did. I discarded the Brimstone. And I got this Road Less Traveled, which I could either play that, or I think what I'm going to do, actually, is mimic the Blood Frenzy, which I think will be better in the long run. And, yeah. Though that Road Less Traveled was pretty tempting, I think... yeah. This is going to be impossible for me to kill right now. I want to save this for when I inevitably draw into Racksul. I mean, it's been half my deck, so it's going to be in like the next few cards. So let's go ahead and do this. And just attack face, put on even more pressure. And yeah, hope he can't clear my board completely, so I'll have some kind of ability to have some plays. Interesting, Dragon's Tooth. Another interesting choice. Though I guess from his perspective, he really needs health, so he's probably going to go ahead and kill the Harbinger and try and save as much health as possible. I think his goal there. And of course we don't even get what we need. There's like probably like 4 Racksuls just on top of the deck. Very annoying. But I mean, let's just go for this. Okay, 3 damage. I think it would almost be better to just go face. But I'll play it conservatively. Kill this, make it harder for him to clear something with Nanaya's ability. Steal 1 damage. Let's do 2 damage. And let's I guess I'll just exile this, probably not that useful. Again, exile this, also not that useful. And I'm gonna save this, because if I do draw into Racksul, then I can use that to take his Yari Plunderer. Okay, this is good. He's gotta kill this with Dragon's Tooth. Okay, that's not so good. That's also not so good, but yeah, the healing is annoying because it heals Naya too, which oh, and he surrenders, so I guess we don't have to worry about that too much.